Hey, hey, happy Monday. Happy no makeup Monday. Not really. I'm just on vacation, so I'm being an absolute bum and I'm being quite free. Yes, my eyebrows are hideous and it's still good because I'm having a great vacation. Started off really good today because I did absolutely da 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 nothing. Didn't do anything. Had a great day. So I hope that you also had a great day. I'm sure that you are getting prepared for the holiday on Thursday, getting ready for friends and family gatherings and food, fun, and fellowship. So have a great week. Try not to stress yourself out this week. As depression sufferers, one of our hardest times is holidays because we're just doing a lot of activities. And you know, people think that it's just the negative things that kind of stress everybody out, but sometimes it's the positive things too. It's just getting ready for family and friends and um, preparing our homes, preparing our foods, and preparing our pocketbooks for Thanksgiving. So make sure to take care of you during this Thanksgiving and holiday season. My name is Sean, and this is Life Spelled Out. And what we do is my birthday, my 49th birthday, big 49, is coming up on November the 30th. And I've decided to do a 30-day countdown to my birthday. And as we are doing that countdown, we're having some brief discussions, mainly surrounded around depression and some of the signs, the symptoms, and the day to day that we deal with as people who suffer from depression. So, what we do every night is we come together, we take the word life, and we make a new acronym every night, and then we use that as our topic for the night to talk about. So, today is day 19. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but it's day 19. So, for 19 days, we've come together and we've had some really good conversations. We've had some really good discussions and we had some really good breakthroughs. I know I did. And I hope that sharing these truths has helped you to also come to grips with some truths and realities in your life. So for tonight, it's nothing different. We're doing the same thing. We're spelling out life. And of course, the L is for living. And tonight we're doing I is irritability, F, frustration, and E, energy loss. L, living, I, irritability, F, frustration, E, energy loss. Living without the irritability, the frustration, and the energy loss. I think those three things are some prime symptoms of a person that suffers from depression. Now, there's so many other symptoms, and if that's something you're dealing with, you might just be tired. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are suffering from depression, but those are some of the things that a depressed person experiences. So let's talk about that a little bit. I was thinking today, had a situation with one of my daughters. She is a senior in college, and if you've had a senior in college, you know they move around a lot. She's gone a lot, and what happens is a lot of times she doesn't always do the things she needs to do before she leaves. And that's kind of sometimes a problem for us because I feel like it's more work on me, and she feels like, why is mama getting on my nerves? You know, so it was just different because today she wasn't home, and y'all know we are in the text generation. I can't talk about them, can't talk about the millennials because I text a lot. I will text you probably before I call you. That's just kind of where we are. I like it, as a matter of fact. I like it a lot. Sometimes I just don't want to talk, but I do need to get a message to you. So kudos to whoever invented text messaging. But anyway, so today I did send her a text and, about some things that needed to be done or whatnot in the house. And I'm sure she expected a long series of text messages because that's normally what happens. I normally write a book through text messaging, especially if I'm angry about something. But I kind of said what I meant what I said. And at the end of it, I did let her know that I love her, but this is going too far, or, I'm not liking it, and I wanted to change. And kind of ended it with, like, what can I do to help to make sure that this happens? This girl writes me back. I'm not giving specifics of what happened. I'm just kind of giving you a roundabout. But anyway, she writes me back. She responds back and she says, she had this one meme with this one girl who's going like that. And she's like, who are you? But I've been really trying to pay attention to my responses to people and how I'm acting and reacting about situations. The reality is, most of the time in a home, well, let me ask you the question. In your home, who is the queen or king over the thermostat? That's a good question. Do y'all have issues in your house? Like one mate is really cold or the other mate is really hot, and so you keep flipping and flopping the thermostat? Okay, because we do here. And last night we were over to my godparents and realized they have the same issue where one is really, really cold, where the other one's like, it's hot in here, though. So who is the king or queen of the thermostat at your house? Because here I try to be, and I think I probably really am. But I was just thinking when my daughter responded back to my text today and said, who are you? I was like, wow, I have a lot of control on how the family is, the family dynamics is ran because I get angry. And that's our topic for tonight. I get irritable, I get frustrated, and I have tons of energy loss where I just don't have a whole lot of energy. So I am getting aggravated if, chores are not done or, if nobody's really helping pull their weight around the house. So I was like, wow, I think I'm the thermostat for this house. And I think that we are. And for those of us that are dealing with depression, we do need to be more conscious of the fact that we are probably the thermostat of the house. Just like there is that one person that pretty much controls that thermostat on that wall, there's also a person who is the thermostat of the overall, what do you call, vibe of the house. Right now, there's a really cool saying that I've seen a lot on T-shirts and different stuff, and it's like "good vibes only." And I'm thinking about that right now because you know, depending on the vibe of the person, like the depressed person, that kind of determines the vibe of the house. Because I know during times where I'm kind of sad or whatever, not doing very well, and I'm in the middle of depression, like depressed episode, it's really quiet in this house. Everybody kind of goes to their own room. We're kind of separated a little bit and stuff like that. So I realized today that I am a big part of this family and the vibe that goes on in here. I'm the thermostat. If you are the a person that suffers with depression, more than likely you are also the thermostat of your house. And I think for the majority of the time, and I'm just being honest, we think that we are at Burger King and we have it our way. And I don't think that's right. As much as depression is an illness and as much as it is a lot to deal with, I think that we do have a responsibility to those in our household, in our family, to try not to be so frustrated, so irritable, you know. So I just thought about that and I was like, wow, I wonder how many other people are really that thermostat. And I think that we are. So, as you go throughout your day, try to be more conscious of how you're having the conversations. Hey, you have a right to share your feelings or the things that you need within the household, but I do also think that we should do that more so in love. The other day, it happened the same day, but two different people. I don't know. The house was a mess, is really what it was. And I was saying something to my daughter, and she's like, "You just fussing at me. I've only been here for a few minutes, and you've just been fussing, fussing, fussing." And I was like, "I'm not fussing. It's my house." And you already know, I went to the other place. And then later on, that same exact night, don't remember what happened, but something was happening, and I said something to my husband as well. And he's like, "Do you know you've been fussing for like 10 minutes straight? Like just fussing, 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 fussing." If you find yourself fussy a lot, especially if it's to the point that your family members are saying you fussing a lot, you probably need to check yourself. There used to be a rap song that says, check, 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 check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And take a look. I don't know why this is, but when I get depressed, I do go into this woe is me. I do. I mean, y'all, it's a lot to deal with. It really is. And I'm really, as long as I've dealt with this, I'm really just now getting to the place where I'm watching myself and seeing how I react and act to things. But at the same time, we don't have a right um, to be a bad thermostat. It's okay to be a thermostat. And it's okay to create vibes, but they should be good vibes. And it should be a comfortable thermostat. We're supposed to have a rule in my house where the thermostat pretty much stays on 75. That's the agreed comfortable, level or whatever. So you want to make sure that we are the thermostat. Most of the time, as women, too, I hate to say it that way, but most of the time as women, we are the thermostat. We kind of rule that house. We are the queen of that house. But your husband, or whatnot, is also the king. Your kids are the princesses and the prince of the house. So we have to make sure that we are being a little bit more loving and that we are living without, the irritability and the frustration and the energy loss. Like we can't control some of that, but you can go to bed on time, get your proper rest so that, you can refurbish your energy level and be in a better mood so that there are good vibes only. Um, right now, there is no cure for depression at this time, but it's still possible to live a happy and fulfilling life. It is. It is possible. I know it's possible because I've been doing it for the last few days and it feels really good. Um, I feel good. I don't look so good only because I don't have all the covering with the makeup and things like that, but I don't look bad, or do I? I don't know. If you say yes, raise your hand. I hope y'all not raising your hand right now. All right, I'm just acting a little silly, but yeah, we are the thermostats of our house, and we should just be a little bit more um, careful and cautious. I think that's the first step is realizing, hey, I do this or that. That's the first step to trying to do better is recognizing that there is an issue, but recovery is a journey. It's not a destination, and every day that we wake up is another day that we have to learn and grow and be better you know? So I'm hoping that you have, like I said, a very good week. I hope that you have a really good night's rest. I hope that you will consciously think about the fact that you're the thermostat of your house and you want to live a good life and you want good vibes only and you want to live without the irritability, without that extra frustration, and without that complete energy loss where you're a Debbie Downer. You've heard some of the teenagers say, "Oh, she's such a Debbie Downer." Yeah, people don't want to be around you. So it's okay to be a thermostat, but be a good thermostat. Be a comfortable thermostat and allow good vibes only in your area. It's not Burger King, and you can't have life your way. You can choose your hamburger the way you want it, whether it's well done with no onions and no cheese, no tomatoes. If you want mayo, mustard, hey, you're in control of that. You can have that your own way, but you can't have life your own way. We have to live with the other people in our household and within our family. And so through love, we're going to be better thermostats. Agreed? Agreed. You can do it. Just be conscious of it. You know, if you're writing a text, go back and read it and see, does this sound hard? Does this sound harsh? Or does this sound loving? If we do it in love, we will see that love conquers or covers a multitude of sin. That's what the Bible says. When we do things in love, we'd be amazed at what the results could possibly be because we did it in love. All right. All right. Well, that's our day 19. I just wanted to come before you and just say hello, hello, and bye. Goodbye. Hope you had a good night or good day, and hope you have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 20. All right, y'all. Be good and be a good thermostat. Good vibes only. Bye bye.